Hey everyone, welcome back to another one of my Betters and Myself reports with your host, the American Side King himself, Johnny Ross. And let's get on the road on how things been throughout last week. So, just a little disclaimer. I've been using the gym. Well, obviously, many of you already knew, like, gyms are closed, like, in nationwide. I think that will include everybody else worldwide because we don't want this pandemic to go furthermore. But um, we'll talk about that later. Anyways, so as far as I'm concerned, it was in my fitness. I currently weigh in 168.5 pounds. Might increase a little bit because of dinner. Not a huge deal. So, so how I've been putting up was this week, even though it's spring break. So I've been majority of my workouts I've been doing is doing a bunch of knuckle push-ups. Usually I strive to do at least 100 a day, and as far as I've been grinding, it's I think I've probably done at least over 300 of them throughout the entire week. That's okay because I've been pacing myself on like timing of when to actually exercise, then further on my dieting. I don't eat much, not too much, but just enough that I can just have enough protein in my body. Just that way, my body can just absorb enough to build up muscle mass. Like as I'm understanding from majority of guys' encouragement earlier, which I really appreciate. Just want to give guys a shout out from that for those who encouraged me that since in certain streams back then. Now, also I've been doing besides knuckle push-ups is I've been mostly aiming for my abs. Like I do like air leg presses. I'm not sure that's how you mainly call them, but that's how I put it as since I've been like just lifting my legs up into just in this faction just to do this for like at least 120 times. They're all that amount is like done like in three separate sets. And what else I was gonna share on the way besides those? Oh yeah, and I've been doing a bit of planking, so I do at least like 3 minutes of it in some time, not all the time. Now, so is there any other workouts I've been doing before I move on with my report? So there is actually one piece, some ingredient that I'm using as part of my routine. I also do something to do with abdominals. What else? Oh yes, of course. The air bicycles. Very. I do those for like 3 minutes. Every minute I do from forward and backwards, and it's just to be very very consistent. And I make sure I do that like every day of last week. That is, not including Saturday because I want my body to rest up. And now to before we resume furthermore on the report, there's an important question I like to answer, which I got from Gunner. Shout out to you, bro. So, you want to know the difference between the knuckle push-ups and the regular push-ups. Okay, so similarities. You are correct. You use both hands. Yes, I've been doing that. Now, knuckle push-ups. Well, you pretty much use your knuckles to do it, flat on the floor to do them. Now, for regular push-ups, you just do it like in this fashion, like open palmed. But I do it. I start to do my push-ups and uh with my knuckles. Therefore, that's the difference between a knuckle push-up and a regular push-up. And to move on within my report, so there's actually you know what, this week was actually also kind of super special because honestly, when I first noticed this stuff, like I didn't really plan as much as I thought was just because I'm on spring break mode. I just like to relax and play a little bit casual. Do tiny minimal amount of college work or whatever. But then all of a sudden, like in Instagram, um, there's Lindsay Sterling with her live stream of inviting her fans to join her in a workout along with Blodgelets. So I found out the schedule or I found out how it's gonna work. So I took the invitation to actually do the workouts with Lindsey Sterling and Blodgewitz last Friday, and my experience from it is it's super challenging. I just want to I just want to share share this badly as soon as possible, just to share how challenging it is. It's not me complaining; it's me sharing how challenging it was. Now, so how challenging it was is that so it's kind of like bringing back. It's actually bringing back memories when I used to work out in the YMCA. Don't get me wrong. As soon as it opens back up, I'm definitely gonna grind back over there. But moving on, usually in Fridays, I don't only do deadlifts. I also do sometimes do alternating lunges, and that's first thing that they do. Lindsay and Cassie does in their workout, and so sterile is the alternating lunges. Not a huge deal to me because not because I've done it before, but I've actually I've actually done it like with weights, so it just doesn't mean too much when I do it without weights. Of course, form is crucial, so I make sure I do that properly. Then part of the routine is as part of like leg workouts. So just to take my time to actually explain this out. Um, we do. We also did like these side leg workouts. Just I'll be honest. Like you lay down like in a Playboy fashion, kind of. Then you lift your legs up, like you do that for like at least 25 times each. Um, Now you guys think like, oh, isn't that like girls workout and stuff? Is like honest opinion. It just doesn't matter as long as you're actually working out. So that I just do it for a heck of working out. So, but the funniest part about it is when I was doing it is that like I found myself like actually sweating, which is I thought it would never ever happen again since I dropped to like my plateau I'm in right now. But I'm just like surprised, like wow, I guess my body's just learning these new concepts here. It's just not used to them. so, um, uh, so, so the side leg lifts is like that was a little bit challenging to me. And another part that was very challenging on the way is doing these straddling scissors. And so it's the workout is when you lay on your back and you gotta make sure that your lower back is like flat, and your legs are up. And if I understand this workout right, is that you got your legs in a split fashion. Then you it's kind of like then you guys split them outwards and legs across to make it all work out. And I've been doing that for like 3 rounds. No, not 3 rounds, like 4 rounds. It was in that workout. And how my thoughts about it is that it's super fun, very challenging, and I honestly recommend it for you guys if you guys want to do something very unique and challenging when it comes to workouts. Like from my experience, I really don't think Ablajo's workouts are just only for women. Like us guys can like go ahead and give it a challenge. If you don't feel like that her workouts are relevant to how you guys want to work around with your fitness, then it's up to you to not do it or not. Just a kind reminder on the way as I continue this report. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and share for others to learn more about my experience in my fitness journey. So, so moving on was in this report. I have another question just to clear up for a bit. So, so to be very honest, in my experience, the reason why I do knuckle push-ups because, well, uh, let's see. I'll put it this way. I'll ask myself: do you actually really want to stick within your own routine like all the time? Eh, uh, Do you actually enjoy getting bored at it as you continue to work out at what you're doing? Uh, No, I actually want to do something different on the way. So that's why I do knuckle push-ups in a nutshell. And um concerning with different muscles, it's real. I'm not like, just a disclaimer, I'm not like a fitness expert, but I'm just like a person that applies like what I've been learning for myself. So it doesn't really, I don't think it makes much of a huge difference when in your workouts. It just depends where you've been doing your push-ups on. For me, from my experience, I just already know from doing push-ups is like it benefits your pectoral muscles and your upper bodies just in general. So that's just like my take on my reasoning on why I do like certain push, like the knuckle push-ups. So I do it again, like I do the knuckle push-ups to just challenge myself for fun, and not just for fun, but it's just, like, really want to just step my game up for a bit. It's like I don't want to go back to who I didn't want to be back then. So it's just my mentality is like a lot more different, if that makes any sense. Hence, reason why I continue to do what I do, because, well, I just want to continue to better myself. This is why this is called a Better Myself report. Now, so is there anything else I'd like to share was in this report? Is that, if you guys are still watching this, of course, leave a like. Kind of reminder again, but there's something important I just want to share was in the stream. Uh, so I know what we're about to face is it's going to be even more challenging than, like, probably working at a gym. If you guys bother to do workouts, it's going to be interesting because I turned to a guy that just doesn't like living my days without going to the gym. But on the other hand, I already build the habit to do it at here at my home to do it. It's just more like continuing to take the initiative to still do whatever it takes to maintain your fitness. And I put it this way, like, if you really love yourself so much, do everything it takes to maintain who you were meant to be. Not because of like images or anything. It's like getting the real you, the inner you, outside of yourself. And that's what I've been doing since, for like, how many months? Probably like a whole year, and like 3 months is still going. Man, it's been such a ride. Was in my own fitness journey. So I think this is all I really want to share was in this Better Than Myself report. If you guys like to chill for a bit and like maybe an extra Q&A and stuff, you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and type some more questions or converse a bit. I'm not gonna make you guys, of course, like, you guys can do as much as you want, like, after, as soon as I conclude this stream. So this leads to the most important question in the entire stream is why I continue to keep going in this. So the answer is yes, because I can still be better than myself, and I know it. So I'd like to thank all 5 of you audience members that are present within the stream, and others that were here for a bit. It means a lot to me. It gives me reasons to still continue to do these streams. So, so that's pretty much it within this Better Myself report. Um, any of the audience members have any questions before we call this report completely off? I'll give you guys like a couple minutes to think about it. I like to give. Alrighty, cool. Alrighty, okay. Alrighty. Okay, so first things first, if I could be any animal, which would I be? That's a very good question. I could share with you one of like my favorite animals, such as sea turtles. But there's animals that is there any animal that I would like to be? I would say, let's see, let me just give me a sec to think about it. Gosh. Actually, you know what? I actually like being a turtle, actually, because because of their shell, they have something they have their own body to use to protect themselves. And I feel relevant to it because we us human beings sometimes had a tendency to assume that they're slow, but then later on you'll realize in the long run that they're actually fast. I remember watching a America Finds Home video of a guy like trying to pick up a turtle in the middle of the street because it was on its way going across the street. He's trying to help it get to the other side of the street, but then all of a sudden it just ran away from the guy, like went to the other side of the of the road, and us not knowing we don't think I can run that fast. That's the reason why I would be a turtle. So now, in my social media, I have actually I'll put it this way to answer the question concerning my debut in BYU Idaho. So sometime in in the ninth month, I will be over Idaho, and and that's pretty much my answer. I'm going to leave off of there. Uh, then other than that, that's pretty much I'm gonna offer as like my answers. Oh, cool. Okay, another question. Okay, let me let me get some clarification. Let me get some clarification from that question. Do you mean Wyatt Hall or Wyatt Stringham? Okay, okay. All right. Let's see. If Wyatt was a plant, what would he be? I like your honest opinion. Give me one sec. Since the stream is still going, I like to. I can't really be blunt. I just have to take little careful observations. Sorry, I don't mean to leave you guys in some awkward suspense of what plant I'm comparing White Stringham to be. Just don't worry. Don't worry, Wyatt. I won't embarrass you. But I'm just gonna give my honest opinion. I'm not laughing because that it's gonna look like I'm embarrassing you. I'm just laughing because I'm not so sure what to compare you to, a certain plant. Hmm. Huh. It's so funny. Um. It's so funny. You know, I have a weird thought that I was gonna. I didn't think cactus would be so relevant to you, White Stringham, but honestly thought that one a cactus might be a plant relevant to you to compare with. I was gonna go for a aloe plant next, but but I think a cactus is I guess is more. accurate for you than aloe. Well, actually, no, no, no. You know what? Scrap the cactus. I think wise string. In my honest opinion, I think you would compare well with the aloe plant. Hence, so the reason why if you guys want to know why I would compare aloe plant to white stringium is because well, one, I don't want to be too biased, but you're my brother in my mission in Cambodia, and I know for a fact that you're diligent with with our dad of the mission in Cambodia, and we I could tell that we probably have a lot in common when it comes to our selves being trained in our mission. So, and you're I could tell that you were a benefit in the mission. Not that I think that you're better than anybody. You're just as great as any missionary. I think I'm just as great as any missionary as well. But it's just you just being you. So hence that's the reason why I pick a aloe plant. Now you know what I'm gonna ask myself a question though. Now that we thought about this, if I if I were to compare myself to a plant, what would I would be? Hmm. I uh, so for me personally, a plant I think I would compare myself to a broccoli because or maybe cauliflower. I don't know. I think it's just because I think that's just only because I like them as vegetables to eat. But oh, okay, okay, all right. So for for Gunner to compare which plant to compare to which plant in my honest opinion. Let's see now. Hmm. Just gotta take some a little bit of time for me to think about a plant to compare Gunner to. Hmm. Let's see now. Hmm. I'm still thinking. Honestly, Gunner, a plant I could compare you to for some reason is some reason an apple tree. Honestly, the reason why I picked that is because I think it's just the originality. Like I just like I think it's just originality is the reason why I picked the apple tree. So that's just my opinion. It's just why it's just originality. I think you're like an easy person to get along with. Oh, what do you know? Perhaps that's the main reason why I picked the apple tree, even though you're from Washington. hmm. So so Alex Hall, if you're still here, would you like to hear my opinion about what plant I could compare you to? I don't have one in mind, but just yet, I'm just curious if you're still in the stream. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. See now. Huh. See a plant to compare him to. Let's see now. Hmm. Honestly, honestly, I think the first thing I have in mind for you, Alex, is a say I don't know if I'm correct on what we call this plant. It's probably a blueberry bush, or if I'm a blueberry bush or a blueberry plant of some sort. Honest reason is because it's oh it so the reason why I pick a blueberry plant is because it's because when you taste the blueberry plants, it can be sweet, but it has some tiny it has a unique taste of some kind of a sweet, I guess is why I want to describe it. Like for example, I've still recalled the times when uh you share the facts that you've done some debate competitions, and like people enjoy you, some people don't enjoy you, but regardless, you're still good either way. So I guess it's like why I picked the blueberry plant for you. So you know what? I'm gonna look it up for a little bit right now. Like it's not like is a blueberry plant a tree or ah? Huh, I just learned we call them blueberry bushes. Small things new every day. This this is really fun. Hmm. Oh, actually, uh, gentlemen, if I could share actually my actual plant I could compare myself to. It's actually my favorite fruit though. It's I think I could compare myself to strawberries because I definitely hear a lot from friends in my hometown saying that I'm a sweet guy, and it means a lot to me a lot because like I'm still a nice guy, but within my goals this year is to still strive to be more of a kinder person for the sake of challenging myself in life in 2020. But that's why I actually really compare myself to instead of a cauliflower or broccoli. It's actually a strawberry plant. Favorite berry type. If you can clarify to me wasn't that question, Ty, that would be awesome. But to go back to the question beforehand, a favorite video game. So to be honest, I haven't played video games for such a very long time. Ooh, but um my okay, here's a good thing I can share within the stream. So my one of my favorite video games of all time is Shadow of the Colossus. And the reason why I love that video game so much is that the graphics is so amazing. Like back then, is like was in that generation of video gaming. It's just phenomenal. The landscaping, like the gameplay, is just smooth at first, even though it gets intense later on when you meet the Colossus to fight against within the game. And so my truest opinion or my truest reasons why I love Shadow of the Colossus so much is that the storyline is so interesting, and what you're doing is going to make sense later on as you collide with all these colossuses uh all over the game. And also it's kind of funny because as I play this game for a long time, I come to learn that like you can upgrade yourself at the main character as much as you want. Like I can tell you like an Easter egg in Shadow of the Colossus is that if you come across like some plants, you'll actually see some fruits. If you come across them, you shoot them with your bow. Um, apparently, when you pick them up, they will increase your stats, like your health or the amount of time you have to climb and stuff. You'll understand why they'll be useful to you later. Oh, and also another Easter egg. I call them Easter eggs because it's just extra stuff, in my opinion. So, uh, in the game of Shadow Colossus, you also come across like these lizards that crawls around in the game, and same idea. You can use the bow to like uh just shoot them down. You kill them. You grab the tail. It actually increases a stat of some sort as well. Now, to go back into favorite berry type, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to answer that question still. But I I guess I could describe like my favorite type of berries is sweet ones. Like I like seedless. I like seedless berries. I guess I don't know if that's I don't know if I can describe that correctly. Like I like sweet and seedless berries like strawberries. I don't know if if I'm allowed to say blueberries because they have seeds in them. Do they? uh, but I think I'm sticking with strawberries. Strawberries are my favorite berries ever since I was a kid. Well, so I'm very very grateful for you guys. Present was in the stream. I think I'm gonna call it a night for now. So if you guys can do me an important favor and please leave this video a like if you haven't yet. Share this video if you like. If you want to just share the stream. This is not. I don't know how to describe it. This is just me just enjoying myself, just sharing my journey, my fitness journey, and a bit of life here and there. Not in too many details, but then like just being open hearted for like the public to just to be inspired on the way. All right. So I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna grind as hard as I can throughout this week, even without the YMCA. I know it won't get easier, but that's but according to me, I don't really care about how hard it's gonna be for me. So love you guys, and again, see you next time.